Hi, hello and welcome to another session on data communications and networks. In today's session, we'll see the second method of the variable size framing, that is the bit oriented protocol. So in the previous session, we have seen the other method in the variable size framing, that was the character oriented protocol. There was another problem with the character oriented protocol. We'll see what is that. If the universal coding system is used. So we call this as the Unicode. This Unicode system, it has a 16-bit and 32-bit characters. So this conflicts with the 8-bit characters in the variable size protocol or the variable size framing. So to overcome this problem, we use this method, that is the bit oriented protocol. So now we'll see what is this bit oriented protocol. So in this bit oriented protocol, the data section of a frame is a sequence of bits. It is to be interpreted by the upper layer as text, images, audio or video files. So along with this, in addition to the header and the trailer, still a delimiter is needed to separate one frame from the other. So here also we use a special 8-bit pattern flag. So special 8-bit pattern flag is used. So this is the 8-bit pattern 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and 0. So this is the pattern which is used to define the starting and the ending of a frame. We'll see this in detail. So this is the pattern which is used, 0 followed by 6 ones followed by a 0. So this pattern is to be specified at the starting of the frame as well as end of the frame. Now we'll see, there is another problem with this bit oriented protocol. So here also this flag can create the same type of problem which was there in the character oriented protocol. That means if the flag pattern appears in the data, the receiver should be able to understand that it is not the end of the frame. So here, to overcome this problem can be fixed by this method of using single bit. So single bit is used instead of the entire byte of data. Therefore, one single bit is stuffed to prevent the pattern from looking like a flag. So we call this as the bit stuffing method. In this bit stuffing method, we'll see what is this bit stuffing method. In this bit stuffing method, if there is a 0 followed by 5 ones, an extra 0 is added. So this extra stuffed bit is removed from the data by the receiver. So it will understand that this is not a part of the data and it will be removed by the receiver. So this extra 0 is added whenever the there is a 0 followed by 5 ones, then only 0 is added. So this is done regardless of the value of the next bit. So by this method, the flag sequence does not appear in the frame. So this we call it as the bit stuffing method. So this bit stuffing method means it is the process of adding one extra 0 when 5 consecutive ones follow a 0. So this is the bit stuffing method. Whenever there are 5 ones after a 0, then extra 0 is added. This is known as the bit stuffing method. So we'll see an example here. Suppose the data coming from the upper layer. This is the data coming from the upper layer. 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay, we'll assume that this is the data which is coming from the upper layer. Now we'll see the process of bit stuffing by using this data. So this will be the frame which is sent to the receiver. First there is a flag inserted. After the flag there is a header. After the flag the same data is sent. So we have 1 0 0 0. Now here after this 0, 1 2 3 4 5 ones will be sent. 1 2 3 4 5. After this 5 consecutive ones, a 0 bit is stuffed. After this 0, again the next 2 ones appear. Then again we have 0 0. Again here are 5 ones. So after these 5 ones, 1 2 3 4 5. After these 5 ones, another 0 bit is stuffed. So this 0 doesn't belong to the data. Okay. So here we have another 0 in the data. So that 0 will come here. Then we have 1 followed by 0 0 0 and the next bit is 1. So after this there will be the trailer. After the trailer the flag bit is also inserted. The flag byte is also inserted. So this is the process of bit stuffing. So this is the frame sent and this is the data which is stuffed with the extra bits. Now we'll see what is the frame received. So the same data which is sent will be appearing at the receiver. So here we have the flag. After the flag there is the header. Next we have 1 0 0 0 followed by 5 ones. Then there is a 0. We have 2 ones. 2 zeros, 5 ones, 0 0 1, 0 0 0 1. Then after this there is the trailer, then finally the flag. So this is the frame which is received. So the receiver, now it will unstuff the extra bits which were added at the sending end. So this will be the unstuffed data 1 0 0 0 followed by 5 ones 1 2 3 4 5. Now after this 5 ones, the receiver will understand that this 0 doesn't belong to the data, so it will remove this 0 and it will insert the next bits. There are 2 ones again followed by 0 0. Then we have 5 ones here 1 2 3 4 5. After these 5 ones, again the next 0 will be removed by the receiver. It will understand that this 0 also doesn't belong to the data, so this 0 will be removed. Then it will again take 0 1 0 0 0 and 1. So if you compare the first data which is coming from the upper layer, and this is the data coming to the after the receiver, so both are the same. So this is the method of bit stuffing. So in this case, if the flag like pattern appears in the data, so in the flag we have seen that there is a 0, after 0 there are 6 bits followed by a 0. So this is the flag pattern. So if the flag like pattern appears in the data, this will be converted to 0 followed by 5 ones. After the 5 ones, another 0 will be inserted. So after this 0, again this 1 appears here. Then the final 0 also will be there. Now in this case, the receiver will not mistake this as a flag, because this is the real flag. In the real flag we have 0 followed by 6 ones, again followed by 0. So in this bit stuffing method, after the 0 bit, after 5 consecutive ones, a single 0 bit is inserted, where this 0 bit is not it doesn't belong to the actual data. So the receiver will understand by seeing this number of bits. It will remove this 0 and it will take the next bits. So the real flag will not be mistaken with the data by the receiver. Here the real flag is not stuffed by the sender, and it will be recognized properly by the receiver. So this is the process which takes place in this second method of variable size framing, which is the bit oriented protocol, or we call it as the bit stuffing method. So that's all in this session. I hope I am clear. Thank you.